Welcome, everybody, to a brand new episode of the Vantage Point Podcast. I am your host, Anthony Manayan. This is a show where I break down the quotes and the posts I put up on social media. So if you haven't done so yet, fam, please subscribe to the channel. It helps with the growth of the podcast. Also, hit thumbs up and comment below if at any moment you get inspired and you find value in this show. With that being said, let's jump into today's episode. The quote that we are breaking down today, fam, is that being normal is being inconsistent. It's doing the bare minimum and being proud to do what's unhealthiest for the body and mind. This is a life filled with fear and anxiety. If you want to live a life of clarity and freedom, you can't be normal. You have to go the extra mile. The caption on this quote is that if you want to live a high quality life, you can't be normal. You have to do what others don't to get what others won't. What does it mean to be normal, right? Why does so many people are interested in being normal? Normal is inconsistent. When you hear somebody is like, "Oh, you got to be normal." Right? You show up sometimes. You don't really offend anybody, right? You go unseen through life. You don't want to stand out, right? Because if you stand out, you may offend somebody. You may rub people the wrong way. So for most people, they rather be unseen. They don't want to stand out. They're not really remarkable people, right? It's like, oh, I'm a normal, average person. Think about this, fam. Whether you like it or not, there's competition all around. There's millions of people all making decisions at the same time. Everybody, all making decisions at the same time. It is not going to go your way at all times. You have to influence the future towards the direction you want it to go. And when you don't realize, or when you don't put yourself in position to get a certain result, when you don't put effort into something, you're allowing others to take over. You're allowing life to happen to you, right? So now you just accept what others say, or you just go based on what other people do because you're like, oh, I'm just this normal person going through life. Let's not judge anybody. Let's just observe what's happening, right? There is competition for that house you want to buy, that apartment you want to live in, right? The person that you want, the attention that you want from somebody, that job you want, that sale you want in business, that client you want. There is competition going around. Whether you focus on it or not, the competition is there. So, being normal, what is that doing for you? Right? Being average, what is that doing for you? You show up sometimes, right? You are proud to be inconsistent. You are proud to do what's unhealthiest for the body and mind. It's like live a little, have fun a little. Again, it's all good until the consequences kick in, until you have to live with the results, right? And for so many people, they promote this life of limitation, right? This life of being average. And again, not everybody plays a role. Everybody plays an important role. Not everybody can be above average. Not everybody can be, can stand out. Not everybody can, like, there has to be normal people in order for this machine to keep going, right? What I'm saying is you can change the role that you play. You don't have to accept the role that may have been given to you, or the most comfortable role that you've been given in this society that you've accepted in. A lot of these roles are the psychological limitations that have been passed down, but also what you're willing to accept and settle for, the stories you tell yourself, right? You're going through life with these stories, this limitation, which is filled with so much fear and anxiety. Think about how many people just accept this idea of being normal because they're so afraid to stand out. They're so afraid to offend somebody else. They're so afraid to speak and share their thoughts because of how someone may react to it, right? Think about the anxiety that people have that they're unwilling to address, and then they go off and do what is most unhealthiest for the body and mind, and then they get very proud of it, right? They promote it like, oh, look, I'm normal, right? So suffering has become normal. Suffering has become normal without the solution to a problem, right? It's like having the problem, promoting the problem with no solution has become this thing called normal. Avoiding your problems is normal to people. Avoiding the solution is normal. So why be normal? in this world of competition, right? In this world of you have to become more valuable, and the more valuable you become, right, the more results you get in your life, the better it is for you and the better it is for those around you, the more valuable you are. And again, the best way to compete is to focus on you. The best way to compete in a world of competition, right, is not to see anything else. It's to get locked in on you and go all in on you. And the reason why most people are not succeeding, most people are not clear, most people are not psychologically free, is because you are standing in your own way, right? You are standing in your own way, and most people are okay with that. Think about it, fam. Most people are okay with standing in their own way. They justify it, they accept it, they settle for it, right? They can have results and momentum in their life, but for some story to like this thing to avoid, this fear to avoid, one will stop the momentum. It's like, okay, if I keep going, then I'm gonna change my life. And if I change my life and reposition my life, then it may offend these type of people. I don't want to offend this person. So now one is making decisions because they don't want to offend, or they don't want someone to feel bad or feel a certain way. So they suffer, they stay normal, right? Fam, stop being normal. Stop accepting that. Change the role that you play. Change the stories you tell yourself. You could become anything you set your mind to, and you're choosing to do this. You're choosing to live the life you are living now. You could become anything you set your mind to, right? You just got to give all of yourself to the process. So many people, they're unwilling to do what others don't, which is why they won't have what others don't have, right? They won't have the things that are extraordinary. They don't have the things that only the few have. And it's not material things, it's not just money. Those are byproducts. We're talking about the few who are psychologically free, the few who are so clear, confident, aware, because awareness is freedom. And with this level of awareness, you can jump into the unknown, knowing that it really doesn't matter what happens because you're so solid with yourself. Fam, stop being normal. Do what's best for you. Go bet on yourself and be great. I'll leave you with that, fam. I love you so much. I appreciate you for watching. If you found this episode valuable, hit thumbs up, comment below, share this with somebody you know, and I'll catch you guys next time. Much love, fam. Peace.